Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the world's smallest farmers market, Unconfirmed.
We're back.
We're back. It's dry, it's windy. There's only two of us here. There hasn't been much of a crowd, but we're here.
It's nice though.
It's nice, though. The breeze is nice. Tell us if you can hear us. We're trying something new tonight. Um, Tell us how the sound quality is. But welcome everyone to our live. Uh, Sorry, last week we were live from the county fair. Hi, Wendy from Willow Way. Looks like we had some people here early. Mitchell from Henderson Family Farm, Homestead where you are. Wendy from Willow Way, good to see you. But we're trying, if you haven't noticed, we got some microphones and we're going to try them to see how bad they are in the wind. So let us know if it's better or if you're getting a lot of wind noise or if it's loud enough or not loud enough. Let us know about that. Hi, Gary, Belt Loop 29. Good to see you. Thanks for coming into the live.
Sunglasses today. It's a little bright.
Of course, we start selling here at the farmers market at 4 o'clock, and we have had some customers. We've already sold quite a bit of stuff, and so.
Just about sold out of all the big stuff. So.
Hi, Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse. How are you?
Raptor Ranch. Hello.
Hi, Raptor Ranch.
Hi, Mitchell.
Hi, Mitchell. Hi, Desiree. Good to see you. So I'm going to try pushing this one time. It's supposed to turn it to, see if that's any better. That's supposed to be noise canceling. Or I may have muted it. I don't know. Let me know. Not for nothing, Homestead. Good to see you. Nana's going to try to get it where we're echoing in here because she's playing the volume on
I
hers.
was seeing if I could
But
hear you.
so we brought our eggs. We've already sold all the eggs, but I think 1 dozen.
No, we've sold them all.
Oh, we've sold them all. So we're clear out of eggs now. We brought, Lisa made zucchini cakes. She made 3 of them. We got 1 of those left. Granny had made 2 dry ridge cakes. They're already gone.
We sold a couple candles.
We sold a couple candles, so we're basically down to candles and 1 zucchini cake left. That's pretty much it for this week. But I hope you all have had a good week since we seen you last. Hi, 40 and Broke. Good to see you. If you didn't catch our last live, then you didn't know that we were at the county fair all last week. So we were really busy running back and forth and late at night in at town every night. I went live on Thursday from the county fair, and we had some cute little kiddos that wanted to be on the live with us, and the kids really liked that. They gotta holler and at us, and I did a little interview with them, and the next morning, a mom come up to me and said, "You don't know it, but you are an absolute superstar at our house." Said their daughter come home. That's all she could talk about was that she was on 9 Acre Family Farms and that she got to meet me. And they had watched 9 Acre Family Farms nonstop all morning before they come back to the fair. Yeah, thanks for that, Mitchell. You guys hit the thumbs up button if you like. If you'd please, it really helps us. Hi, Josh. Josh is cooking on his
Josh.
Blackstone tonight. Oh, and he's cooking bacon. Yum.
I've been craving some BLTs.
Yep.
Our tomatoes just haven't given us anything yet.
Our tomatoes are green, and we got a whole bunch of them, but they haven't turned red yet. But no, I said hi to Not For Nothing. If I didn't say hi to you, hi, by the way.
Hello, Generational Homestead.
Yeah, I hear you, Mitchell. Did someone say bacon? But hi, Generational Homestead. Good to see you. Take off these sunglasses and maybe I can read that better. It's actually kind of overcast right now, and we got a nice breeze. I know I say it week after week, and you probably don't believe me, but the wind didn't blow all day. Like literally, we didn't have any wind or breeze all day long until about not quite an hour ago, and then the wind started blowing. Your tomatoes aren't doing jack. Well, ours got green tomatoes all over them, but none of them's turning red.
We got some that are like that big.
Yeah, some of them are really, really big, but they're green. And then I got a text message this morning from another channel and said, well, you finally got some rain. And I said, well, it's news to me. We didn't get a drop of rain. I mean, I take that back. We got drops of rain. We got like 10 foot of rain, 10 foot between drops. That's it. Didn't settle the dust. Couldn't even tell it on the porch that we even got any rain at all. So we're dry. All around us got rain. So maybe we need to spend some more time praying about rain.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Desiree. All her plants died from the heat wave.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've been watering like a Dickens. Well, our zucchini did not die from the heat. Our zucchini died from squash bugs.
Our last one died from the heat because we was going at the fair. And it didn't get watered twice a day.
Didn't get watered twice a day. But it was looking pretty sick before that ever happened to it. Hi there, Hedgehog Homestead. Watered, but it was just way too hot. I can understand that.
Last week was terrible.
It was. We had days last week that was like 107 actual, and
miserable.
You know, I seen that GTSY like several lives and could not figure out what that meant until like last week. I was like,
good to see you.
Good to see you. Like, I'm so dumb. But so we got a lot of things going on with the channel. If you don't know about it, we are co-host with Hendrickson Family Farms, Mitchell and his family, and Tony from Kettle Kitchen on the Last Chance Cook-Off. And we've got some numbers to share with that if you haven't already seen them. Hi, Chuck from Life with Belinda and Chuck. Good to see you.
Hello.
We have 100 channels and right at 900,000 subscribers involved in this collaboration. I think it's going to be pretty good, and the sponsorship is just kicking off full time right now. Yeah, we know all about that too. Not For Nothing Homestead says their cucumbers were doing so good and now the leaves look terrible. We had some that did the same thing.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot going on with that collaboration. It's been a lot of late nights getting that going. And that starts September the 1st. I know I've already talked to channels that already have their videos filmed and already setting and waiting for their release date on the calendar. We are not one of those channels. because we were busy at the county fair last week, so we didn't get that film. But as you can see, we started putting out some videos this week, and we've got several filmed up and coming out. Like next week will be the one from the county fair will be released.
Yeah.
We've got a challenge collaboration video that'll be coming out next week. Homestead Where You Are says there should be ready to go next week. Skinner says that now if you guys want to inundate him with chat, he can read for a little bit. Mama's saying bye to her baby boy. Josh is picking on Mitchell and says Mitchell can't have no bacon. Tough deal, Mitchell. No bacon for you.
40 and broke. Our county fair is in 2 weeks.
Oh, you're going to actually have good weather then. Because they're talking like 2 weeks from now. It's supposed to be cool. But ours is, I don't know, 40 and broke. I can't remember where you're located at. I'm pretty sure Josh can read, Mitchell. Hi.
Hi.
We're sold out. Everybody beat you to them.
I had 7 dozen and they're gone.
Okay, I'll try next week.
Okay.
All right.
We have quail eggs at home.
I'll save you a dozen.
Perfect. Let's see. Yes, I'll be here. But Thursday night, you don't finish at Rome until 7?
We're here till 8.
Okay.
We're till 8.
I'll see you then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're in Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
73 now. That is nice. We think it's cool right now, and it's 86. But so we have that going on. Plus, we have also, do not forget, we have the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering October the 1st in Fort Scott, Kansas. And we got a lot of good speakers coming to that. We're kind of taking care of everything to go along. If you want a hotel room, if you'll call the Sleep Inn in Fort Scott, Kansas, tell them that you're part of the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering. There are block rates available till September the 1st. And I'll start mentioning that more and getting that out on our community page about that. If you're not familiar with the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering, it will be like a homestead type gathering that we are going to start talking about. That the homestead is a form of worship, and then we're going to have everything from beginning homesteaders to people that experts that have been doing it for years and several generations deep. And that's the whole point in it, is we want everyone to be there, no matter what part of the phase you are. If you just dream about a homestead, and we want to make those connections and make that community effort so that we can all get together as a large community and help each other grow. We have speakers talking about how to get started with the homestead. We're going to have a market gardener and also someone that talking about hoop houses or greenhouses on the homestead and all the ins and outs to do with that. We're going to have other speakers talking about first-time generation, talking about what they've run into and what they can get through, what it took to get through the first year. Well, that's unfortunate to hear. I didn't know that he was in the hospital. We need to keep Mark at Little Ridge Farm in our prayers, saying that he's going to be home from the hospital sometime today. Well, praise God that he'll be home from the hospital.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know that, Road Dog. So like I said, there'll be, and I've already shared it once on our community page about the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency gathering, and I'll share the updated flyer again. Okay, I'll do that, Josh. We're here until like 8 o'clock our time. Sorry, gotta get a drink here. Getting a little dry.
Okay.
Oh, see, he did mention.
I knew he was having trouble.
Knew
with
he
his
was having
kidney
trouble
stones.
with kidney stones, and he did mention that to us, but I didn't know it got that bad.
Okay. Gosh.
Ugh, hate that. But
Don't be kicking yourself out.
I didn't kick myself out. Oh my gosh, it's about the size of an M&M. Holy moly, that's big. You know, they used to always joke that it was like trying to pass a cucumber. Well, that almost makes that statement true.
Is it just the milk chocolate M&M or the peanut M&M?
Oh,
There's a difference in size.
I didn't think
it's
about
nothing
that.
to laugh about, but there's a difference.
There
in
is
size.
a difference in size there. But
the plane. Okay.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we've had going on. We've had a lot of planning going through with that. We were on a video chat yesterday talking about the sponsorship for the Last Chance Cook-Off. We've got
the same thing.
We've got a lot of people that are coming forward with sponsorship. A lot of companies that are coming forward. So I think we'll be pretty excited about some of the prizes when you guys see them. But it's been a pretty hectic time for us. We've had a lot of heat, but we're surviving pretty good. Our Cornish crush are growing like crazy. We're gonna have to start thinking about.
Nope, it's just plain old tea.
It's just plain old tea. No sweet tea. I didn't get any sweet this time. And I remember the exact conversation that you're talking about.
They don't have sweet tea here.
Yeah, in fact, you know, this is going to seem really foreign to you Southerners, but we don't even, this gas station doesn't even have sweet tea at it. But so it was really just us and one other gentleman that's selling zucchinis and cucumbers this week.
He had some tomatoes. I don't know if he still has
Got
tomatoes.
a few tomatoes, but not very many.
Yep.
Tony's live was a lot of fun with Mouse Toes. I had a lot of fun with it. Mouse Toes, and then Glenda with Grace and Fire was there. So what else is going on with all of you guys? We're on live with YouTube right now. You're fine.
You won't be on there.
Okay, good.
You won't be on the screen.
Is there any vegetables?
We are out. We brought zucchini cake, and the rest of it we sold early.
Okay.
We
had
brought
eggs.
eggs, but
They're gone
they already bought us out of eggs. So basically, we're down to scented candles and one zucchini cake.
Yeah.
Now he does have some zucchini, some cucumbers. I don't know what else.
He lives down there in
Rick?
Ron Eldridge's
He doesn't.
house.
He
Or
he gardens
out
where
there.
Ron's house used to be, just straight east of you.
Yeah, customers already. So.
Okay.
That's okay. But that's next week. We could possibly have maybe some tomatoes, like vine ripe
Hopefully.
tomatoes. We got tons of them, but they're green. They're just not turning red. And then we have our kale. I sold a lot of kale at the beginning, and it's pretty much everybody was done with
We
it.
still have a lot of kale.
We have
but-
still have a lot, but I just quit bringing it.
Oh, really? I would take some of that.
Kale?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
bring
we'll-
some next
I'll
week.
bring some to
Okay.
you.
Sure. Yeah. Great.
It's curly. It's just curly kale. It's actually prism kale is what it's called. It's a hybrid and it produces over and over. We really like it.
Yeah.
We
eat a
use it
lot of
cooking a lot, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then cucumber wise, we're probably done because we got to get some pickles for ourselves. And our plants are on the downhill side. We sold a bunch. We got green bean crops coming, but they're not there yet. Yeah.
And
We've got Brussels sprouts, cabbage. Its heads are about that big right now. And then I've got eggplant.
I've never cooked it.
I've never cooked it either. A lot of
I don't know
people.
why. Is it good?
I don't know. We haven't.
I'd be
cooked
interested.
it.
You cook it a lot like a squash, from what I've been told.
I've heard a lot.
I've ate
a
it.
lot of people say they put it in like a almost like a lasagna.
They use it in place of
That's the
lasagna
only
noodles.
I think I've ever had it is in like Italian
Yeah.
dishes.
I had it one time as like chicken parm, but it was eggplant parm. It was pretty good that way. With a lot, of course, everything's good with a lot of cheese.
Exactly.
And then we're taking pre-orders for pasture-raised chicken and pork. We raise chicken and pork. Chicken on pasture and then pork. But
How many eggs do you guys usually have?
we get about
We had 7 dozen here today.
yeah, that's
but
about a week. for
Desi
us.
came by and bought 3.
I was gonna say. She's chase her down and get her.
She's
from.
like she's like
every
here.
week she buys 3 dozen.
She's here right at 4:00 and buys 3 dozen.
We don't use that many. I've tried to get eggs. I like to get farm fresh eggs, but it's just kind of hard to make everybody to like meet somebody somewhere. Or, I
Yeah.
don't know.
We do a lot of like dropping off here, and you
Yeah.
just come by and pick
Oh,
them up.
that'd be good.
Yeah, Shotzi's always like, drop them off here. They have an envelope in there for us, and
So
you
you
just
just
give the money, and
they'll put it in the envelope, and they have them back there.
We'll take a dozen a week.
Okay.
Okay.
Just text me. Let me know if they're
All
ready.
right.
And well, Jason's here every day, but I can stop by and get them too. If he's
Oh, yeah.
not, so.
Okay.
Well, if he's here and Mom's here, I guarantee you,
Yeah.
Mom will be like, "Take your eggs, Jason."
They're $3
He's
a
here
dozen.
like 5 times a day.
He's probably here more than I'm here, and I'm here a lot.
$3
Yeah.
a dozen is a pretty good price because they were up to like I don't remember now 4 something at the grocery store the other day for the
Really?
organic ones. You know, Ryan with all his allergies, I really
Yeah.
try to get.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So ours are free range, and we do feed a supplement, but we don't.
You don't feed them meat though, do you? Like
No.
beef or pork or anything? Okay.
Vegetable scraps and stuff, but
That's fine.
nothing.
Yeah,
He's
vegetable
no meat.
scraps.
He's allergic to beef, pork, and dairy. And so it's like the chicken that he eats or the eggs that he eats, if they don't eat like
Yeah.
animal product, I guess is whatever.
So that's
byproducts
like
they
our
eat.
Cornish cross would be really good for them because
Yeah.
they eat grass, and then we do feed them a grain supplement, but it's a it's not no bone meal, nothing like that. But if you're into which he doesn't have an option, he's about chicken
He's
is
about as vegetarian. No, he's a vegetarian except for he can have fish and he can have poultry. Like he can have turkey and chicken basically. So we have those at the house, and I mean I'm sure it gets old for him. But I mean, better than not eating any meat.
yeah.
So
We have a friend that just she's got the alpha gal
yeah,
and she can't have meat,
yeah.
but she found that she said the closest thing that she really wants steak. She said the closest thing she has found to steak is emu.
We have emu at the house, and
Is
he
it good?
loves it. And it looks just like ground. We have ground emu, and it looks just like ground beef. Like if I gave you a taste test, it would be hard for you to distinguish.
it's kind of like us with ground
Really?
pork.
Except for it's super expensive and hard to get a hold of.
Like we
She started raising her own.
Well, that's what I told Jason. I'm like, why aren't there like 3 emus in our backyard right now? Or,
Right.
for one, they're hard to
a goat
raise.
pen or whatever.
They are very hard to raise. So emu is one of those birds that they mate for life. Like you can't just have a random rooster.
Oh,
They have to like fall in love.
That's interesting.
You can get
That
two of them,
is.
put them together, and they may never breed.
Well, there's a farm that is online that's certified for the alpha cow.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't, and they process all of their emus and ducks and whatever chickens, whatever else poultry they raise in a separate. The facility's clean too. Like they didn't just butcher the hog and the cow, and now you're going to get your chickens. It's not even been in there at all, so it's not. There's no chance of cross contamination.
So a lot of people, like at our house, if you come and it's something with burger in it, it's pork burger because we don't have a lot of beef, so all of our burger is pork.
I miss beef. We really did have a lot of beef at our house.
YouTube land says hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen it earlier.
It's just
She
a bunch
says.
of people that are on our live.
Just a live feed.
It could be anywhere. So we actually have subscribers from New Zealand, from Australia. A lot of these that are on here tonight are from here in the U.S. But we have them from all over. It's been a lot of fun meeting a lot of different people through here. But
It has been a lot of fun. An emu love story.
have you tried ostrich yet?
No, we haven't tried that.
Because I'm
I don't know
curious.
where we
Everybody
get any
talks
of that.
about emu being so close to steak. I wonder how close ostrich is.
I don't know.
You know,
I
And-
would think it would be about similar, but
for a
I
while,
don't know.
a lot of people were kind of into raising ostriches and everything. They thought it was going to be the next, big thing. But I know we just need to get better at raising our chickens, and then we'll move on to something else. I mean,
Yeah.
we do a pretty good job with our chickens, but we can raise up to 1,000 of them under the poultry exemption right now. So. Yeah, I would. We'll have you some.
Josh, he is an Allen. Alien.
He's an alien.
Dang, autocorrect.
Hi, Rita. Good to see you from Arkansas.
Hi, Rita.
Sorry, guys. And not for nothing. I knew you were from Georgia. But, yeah, the MU love story. But it's true. We have a friend that she had MUs, and she got a boy and she got a girl, and she thought she was going to raise MUs, and
They hated each
they
other.
hated each other.
Yeah.
And so she talked to the breeder she got him from, and he's like, well, I hate to tell you, but you're going to have to get another one because that's how they are. Like they may not make little MUs if they don't like each other. But so that
See you later, Raptor Ranch.
good to see you.
Thank you for stopping in.
You bet. And what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Yep. Man, the wind blowing is making my chin itch,
Blowing your whiskers.
blowing my whiskers around. But anyway, so what we were talking about, if you guys didn't catch that, and so that's some friends of ours, and around here they have a tick disease called alpha gal, and if you get that disease, you cannot eat anything that is a mammal. So you can't eat hogs, you can't eat beef, you
Hello.
can't eat any of that kind of stuff.
Well,
Candles.
yeah, we've got candles and
One zucchini
bread
cake
left.
bread left.
Ooh, we had eggs.
We had eggs, they're all gone.
Well, I'll
Other
take the
baked
zucchini.
goods. Okay.
That's like so you can put in your Cincy melting pot right there.
Smells like that smells good.
There's a bunch of different ones there.
Oh, a coconut, I bet. Yeah, yes. Rooster juice coconut.
We call our son Rooster.
How much
And
for
so-
the cake?
The cake is $5.
I really am not in for fruity. I like clean.
Oh, we have exactly what you want. Clean sheets.
It's over here.
Is it? Try that one.
Yeah, that one's more my.
And we have coffee.
Yeah, I know for me it would be very awful. So just so you guys know, we're live on YouTube.
You're
We have
not
a
on
YouTube.
there, but
You're not on camera or anything, but
And
just so you know.
this one's for Josie.
But yeah, it's
So
an awful
whenever we
disease.
sell
I could not
those,
handle it if I had that
I save
disease
it back for her.
because you cannot eat
Put it in
anything
an account for her.
at all.
Her granddaughter. Oh. Okay, so I graduated with Aubrey.
Oh yeah.
And Aubrey, obviously.
Yeah, she's our daughter.
JoJo would be our granddaughter.
Yep.
Okay. Is that what you handle?
I love
you. I
yellows,
do
but
see.
I
I didn't know we was. She just said I'm stopping by to pick you up. I'm like, okay.
All right, where are we
Anything.
going?
Well, we kind of sold out of most of our vegetables early, so
Yeah.
earlier in the year.
Yeah, that disease. I'm thankful none of us have got it yet.
Yeah. There's another tick disease in this county that
That was named because of this.
it's named from this county, the KU Medical Center. There's absolutely no cure for alpha gal, and there's no cure for this disease, which is called bourbon tick disease. Bourbon tick disease affects mainly men over 50, and pretty much within a week you're gone, and there's nothing they can do. So we're pretty vigilant.
How long ago was the first one?
It's
2,
been several
3,
years. No, it's been
5 years ago. was it?
5 years ago or so, and we were friends with the gentleman. We're pretty vigilant about ticks and stuff in this country. Of course, you still have the Rocky Mountains tick fever and all that kind of stuff too. But these two diseases, and what they say that alpha gal is from, is that actually a cow ate that tick and it passed all the way through their digestive system and out the back end, and that's where they say it comes from.
Yeah.
But you could do some checking into it. Like I said, and a lot of people in this area did not know that they had it. They just knew that they were constantly sick, a lot of food allergy type symptoms. Hi, Tom and Rhonda. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. And it wasn't until here recently that they figured out what it was. And now they have a lot of people are starting to find out that's what's been alienating them for several years now. What do we do to safeguard ourselves? Well,
Well, the big reason our chickens and guineas are roaming the yard is to keep that down.
Keep that down.
Just a lot of spray.
Oh, I hope he's okay,
Oh, yeah,
Cindy.
Cindy. We'll be praying for him.
Yeah. But we we got a lot of our birds out to help safeguard us. Of course, there's all the sprays and everything that people are really into. We eat a lot of garlic.
Yeah.
Because garlic is a natural deterrent for ticks and stuff. And you're kind of a little more vigilant about, honestly, I was a pretty outdoorsy, we both were, and you kind of start thinking about before you dive off into the brush and timber now. But it's a pretty scary thing. I know I had another friend, we used to run raccoon hounds and hunt raccoons, and he got a tick disease.
Hey, 12 Stones Ranch.
Hi, Byron. 12 Stones. He got a tick disease about 3 years ago and pretty much cured him. He no longer hunts as long as the bugs are still out. If it's not the dead of winter, he don't go out anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way. I'm not much into it now. It's a little scary. But not to switch gears on you, but I'm going to back up because I know we have some new people in here. But if you don't know about the Last Chance Cook-Off, that's our collaboration with Hendrickson Family Farms and Kettle Kitchen. And
thank you, Cindy, for putting that up there.
Cindy beat us to it. The Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering at Bourbon County Fairgrounds in Fort Scott, Kansas. It's October the 1st, and there's the event page.
Yep.
Do appreciate that.
You be careful going home now.
Yes, it's still hernia surgery, but still a surgery.
Yeah.
I agree. Yep. So there's Cindy's talking about the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering. It's happening in Fort Scott, October the 1st. I will tell you there are block room rates available at the Sleep Inn in Fort Scott. Call and get your rooms before September the 1st.
Or you can pull your camper in, and we have lots of
There's
camper
90
spots.
camper spots on the fairgrounds. Hi, Woman Outdoors. There I'll be. Good to see you.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping in. The Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering is going to be a pretty good time and pretty educational, I think. We also got confirmation that we are going to have a meat judging group that's going to be there for our concession stand, and they're going to have pork and all kinds of goodies there. And then I also got confirmation that we're going to have a taco truck there, and I know they use all natural ingredients with theirs also. They're a young couple that's just kind of starting off.
No tomatoes.
No, but
all of ours are still green.
All of ours are still green. There's a bunch right down the street.
That's good. Okay. I didn't know it.
That come out of the high tunnel.
I don't know if he has any over there or not.
He did have a few. I don't know if he does any tonight.
It's like some squash.
Yeah, he's got lots of zucchini and cucumbers, and we had the same thing, but kind of what we got left is
we're gonna
pickle and can for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because ours is pretty much done now.
That's this weather is
awful on it.
our tomato plants. I mean, they look pretty good, and then all at once.
Well, thanks for that.
Ours look really good, and we have a ton of green tomatoes. And they aren't coming red. Okay.
Thanks for stopping
Sorry.
in.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, LB. We appreciate you stopping in and seeing us.
Yeah,
Well,
give
thanks.
us a thumbs up, guys.
Thumbs up, ring the bell,
Ring
and
the bell and share.
share on your community page.
Yes.
We do appreciate that. But we've got some more new videos already filmed coming out, and one of those is a challenge video that the Pathways Homestead has out, a challenge called Homestead Meals 2022. And that's where you make a meal at home and you try to use the most ingredients that you can from your own homestead, and whatever you cook in that meal, explain everything that come from your homestead.
Okay. That's what I was looking for tonight too. So they said that the hot house down there has some.
Pafford Homestead, guys, if you didn't know, they're trying to raise money to adopt their granddaughter. So if you'd like to go help them out, welcome to anyone that's new here. It's a little hard for me to read all this screen, but I put Gene River Homestead. Good to see you guys. Hey, Bobby. We did find out that our sticker order may be coming pretty soon.
I missed. Where was the meal from the homestead at?
It's on Pathways Homestead is who put out the challenge for everybody. So if you'll go there, it's called Homestead Meals 2022. Our video will come out probably, I'm going to say, Tuesday of next week. I'm trying to remember, I scheduled a whole bunch of videos and they're supposed to be coming out. But we did film it and everything. It's ready to go. Our weather right now is really pretty nice at a balmy 85 degrees, but we do have a nice wind.
Nice wind, and it's overcast.
It's overcast. We have missed every rain that's come around.
Yes.
We haven't got any at all.
Well, we got about 10 drops.
Yeah, we got 10 foot between drops. We got no rain whatsoever. So I know I work 30 miles from the house, and they did get a rain, and to the north of us got rain. And hi, Gail, Southern Living. How are you?
Hello. Welcome.
And to the south of us got rain, but we got none of it whatsoever. You haven't had any rain in Texas since May. I can understand that.
I feel like it's been that way here.
I did go to figure in the other day, and it's been about 45 days since we've had a rain.
There it is.
Measurable rain.
Cindy put it up there.
Yep, there it is, guys. If you want to watch it, that's the challenge, and I know we took part in it. I encourage everybody else to.
Yep.
It kind of goes along the same lines as Boots and Bounty Casey's Keep It Fresh challenge collaboration, where you cook out of your garden. But this...
I'm going to go.
All right. Hi, Pineapple. How are you? My mom is yelling for help across the way.
Hello.
So Lisa's going to go help. Hey.
Hello.
Lisa.
Here. Oh, that was probably loud.
That was probably loud to all of you. I was just reminding her that her mic was on. turn that off. Which collaboration are you asking if it's too late to join? We sold out of eggs. We had zucchini bread, sold out of it. Sold out of dry ridge cake. We're down to candles, pre-order chicken or pre-order pork.
I'm gonna have to start setting my alarm because I don't remember.
Well, we sold 7 dozen, and they were all gone by 4:15. But it's not too hot here right now. But anyway, the collaborations. I don't know which one that you're wanting to know about to join. The Homestead Meals 2022 is an open, so you just film it and you use that hashtag and tag Pathways Homestead in it, and that'll work. And that link that Cindy shared will take you to the video that explains this one right here, what to do. And I'll star that comment so you guys can see it. Not for nothing, you have one also. So we have all those collaborations going on, along with Last Chance Cook-Off is too late. We are full on it. That collaboration will start coming out on September the 1st. We are in the sponsorship phase for it. Put out a lot of sponsorship media packs. If you're not familiar about that collaboration, we have 100 channels and close to 900,000 subscribers. It's a pretty big collaboration. We have started hearing some of the things that people are wanting to film and cook for it, and it sounds pretty exciting. We've got all kinds of really neat things that you wouldn't think about cooking outdoors. I will check that out, Gail.
Okay, so I'll take these. Yeah, you want some banana pepper? Okay.
And then, of course, we already shared about the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency gathering. I know the channels involved in it, the 3 channels that have organized it, it's not just us, is 9 Acre Family Farms, Pathways Homestead, and Gathered Together Homestead. Our 3 channels have come together to help put on the gathering in Fort Scott, Kansas, October the 1st. So you could go to the Pine Cone Fest and then come there like the next weekend. And I'm not expecting anyone to do that. That's a lot of traveling, but it's not just a YouTube meetup at the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency gathering. We are planning on it being an all-day learning experience. There'll be plenty of time with breaks and everything so that you can meet other channels and stuff like that. But we want to really get a community started to help each other become more self-sufficient and become better at this homesteading thing, and to give you those people that can be your hotline to help you grow more and more at home.
She went to get some milk. Did you get to that?
Next week I'll probably ask about it.
Okay, perfect. That was the hot one.
Yep, the East Texas meetup that I was just referring to, Cindy's already on it. Pine Cone Fest. Sounds really exciting. I wish we could go to it, but we cannot go this year. But hopefully they have it again next year because I would like to go to it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You guys have a great evening.
Yes, you too. Are the girls ready for school to start?
Yes.
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 Good.
They've been busy all summer with fall and
Well,
Sunday.
we got about 10 minutes left on my normal live here, and I'm going to go ahead and put it out. If anybody has any prayer requests or anything, go ahead and put them in the chat, and so that we can spend the rest of the week praying about. As always, that's part of our community here is to take part of that.
Yeah, but I forgot to take my money with me. That's the problem.
Yeah, I have a lot of things to do with my job right at that point. So it was kind of a long stretch. Sorry, guys, for even the gathering for me at that time of the year. So, how much do we charge for our eggs? Probably not near enough because we sell out so fast. Right now we're at $3 a dozen. I put a pencil to it, and with the way that we free range our chickens and the very little supplemental feed that we use, that's about where I need to be at. But I do know local grocery stores, people are talking about that their cheapest eggs there are over $4. So we may have to look into our egg price because we can't keep any. We bring about 7 dozen here every Thursday at 4 o'clock, and by usually 4:15 to 4:30, I have none. $4.25 for store bought there, and I guarantee you, mine. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I would much rather eat my free range eggs as eat more store bought eggs. Just because I know what they're out there eating, grass and bugs and everything else, and the yolk is dark and it's full of omegas. It used to not mean a whole lot to me until I started doing a lot of research and raising them myself and actually taste the difference and all the benefits of it. And now I'm a big proponent of it. I'm also a really big proponent of you trying to raise whatever you can in your own home environment, whether that is in your backyard or on your farm or homestead or in your apartment window. My little quail have started laying eggs like crazy, so our family will utilize a lot of those quail eggs, and I'm gonna start firing back up the hatcher, the incubator, to start hatching a bunch of those so I can start raising some grow out so we can butcher some quail. Pretty big fan of quail and bob whites also, because I'll share from this year. I'll start sharing some of our time spent doing some bird hunting and stuff. Hey, thanks a lot for being here, Mitchell. Thanks for the modding that you did. And by the way, all you mods that are in here, thank you so much for being a mod during our live. You don't know how much we appreciate it. I will do that. And this heat, asking for mercy. But everybody tell Mitchell bye as he leaves out of here. Mitchell should have a live here in about an hour. So be looking for that on his channel. I know there's several channels that have lives tonight. In fact, let's just take time right now and let's go to the Lord in prayer about all these animals and the heat and everyone's gardens. God, we come to you humbly, Lord, to ask for mercy and protection over all of our farms, Lord, and our homesteads and our gardens. in this extreme heat that we're dealing with right now, Lord. Lord, bring us that cooler weather that all of those animals and gardens desperately need, Lord. Bring water to those areas that have not had rain for so long. Quench the thirst of the ground, Lord, and our gardens so that we can have a bountiful crop, Lord, and through that bring such praise and more enlightenment to you, and that you've brought all those great bountiful things to us, God. God, we ask that you be with Mark at Little Ridge Farm as he's going through this medical condition and in the hospital, Lord. And we ask that you be with Cindy's husband, Lord, as he had surgery for his hernia. We ask that you have a great healing take place there, and that he doesn't suffer too much from discomfort, God. Lord, we ask that you be with everyone in the chat and that's been touched by this live, and that you bring them all joy and support. All this we ask in your great name. Amen. Road Dog, thanks for being in there. Hi, Charlene from Cape Cod.
Hello.
It has been well. It has been hot, but it has been well.
See you later, Mitchell.
He's
Or
gone
he's
already.
Gone? Okay.
It's been a while. Well, we appreciate you being in here, and thanks for giving us that update on Mark. Reach out to Road Dog too. He's doing a lot with merchandising stuff, and he can help you out with all that. Also, they are doing a lot of support for channels. Reach out to him if you'd like to help them on some of the things that they're doing to support others within this community. Well, everyone, we are so glad that you come here with us today, that you took time out of your day to spend with us, whether that is either during this live. Hi, Derek. Good to see you. Whether that is during this live or any other time that you watch the replay. We hope that this brings you joy and that you've learned something, or at least found an enjoyable time out of it. Make sure and tune into our channel if you want to learn more about the homestead, if you just want to have a good time, or you want to have a good laugh at us or how we're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Good night, Charlene.
Good night, Charlene. So good to see y'all. Well, you guys have a great night. We're going to get off of here and get back to the market. And as always, we love you.
God bless.
And have a great night. See ya.